Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing this eyeshadow look here using a new palette that I got for my birthday. That would be my previous video that I did. So if you want to see how I got this lovely little, I guess you could call it blue/purple look, stay tuned. First, we're going to go into the ABH Norvina palette. First shade we're going to dip into is Incense. It's like a light brown shade, and this is just going to serve as my transition shade. I'm going to put that in my crease, and I'm just using a regular blending brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. It's from a brush set that I got a while back. Was just a rose gold one that I don't even think they sell it anymore, but you can probably find one that's pretty much the same from them. And then back into the same palette, I'm going to go with the color next to it, which is called Soul. It's like a light purple. I want to say pastel purple. And I'm just going to put that over top of that color that we just put down. And yes, she's powdery, but, you know, we deal with it. So I'm just blending that in to my crease and a little bit on my lid. Apologize if you hear like crying in the background. There's someone in my building in the hallway. I guess a kid or something is crying. I'm trying to noise cancel out, but it's, if you hear it, that's what it is. Alright, so now into the e.l.f. Bite Size Acai You palette. I'm going into like the second shade. Taking a smaller blending brush. As you see, I was debating if whether or not I should use like a small packer brush for it. But I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put that on like the outer part of my lid. Not taking it out too far, but like kind of like the outer part of my lid into towards the center. Just to have like a little shimmery or something there. Pretty much layering the shades. And now I'm going in with that same small blending brush into the darkest shade in the palette. It's kind of matte, but it's kind of like a satin. And I'm going to take that and focus that only on the outer corner. I just take a little bit of extra time with this because it's a darker shade. So it's like once you put down a dark shade, it's harder to blend that away. The best way is to like take the eyeshadow completely off. So I didn't speed this part up. I'm just showing you that I really take my time blending it so that it's perfect. And I use the tape this time so that my lines are extra crisp. And then I'm going to clean them up even more with the makeup remover later. But this is just making sure they're extra sharp. Sometimes I use tape, sometimes I don't. And at this time I chose to use it because it also helped me create a good line for the liner. So now I'm taking the lightest shade in that e.l.f. palette with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to focus that on the inner corner of my lid. Yeah, I probably should have put down like a white base or something because it's a super light shade. It's like barely there, but it shows up enough where you see it's there. Like it's kind of like a cross between a purple slash blue slash like a gray. Don't use shades like this because I'm more of a warm toned girl. Like this is like a cool palette, but I like it. I mean, it came out good. And now I'm just going back in on the other eye just a little bit, adding a little more because it was like a little bit, I wanted to make a match. So that's what I did. And now I'm going back in with another blending brush, and I'm taking that first shade that I put down, the first shimmery shade, I'm just putting a little bit more on the center of my eye because it kind of disappeared when I applied the inner corner lid shade. So now I'm going to go in with the Benefit Roller Liner, and I'm going to do like a little wing. I take the tape off, and then you can see like the residue of the fallout from the palette. I try to brush it away, but it didn't come off. But I'm just basically going to clean that up with the makeup remover later. So now I usually start with the wing first and create that. As you see, the eyeshadow kind of came out a little bit further than I needed to, but again, that's why we cleaned it up. And I'm sorry that I covered this part up of me doing my liner, but I need to get in really close in the mirror to make it perfect. So that's what I'm doing. And I try not to like pull and tug my face when I'm trying to make the liner, so that's why I usually use the tape. The tape usually helps, but this time I was able to get it without using the tape. And now this is the Lash Sport Mascara from the Body Shop. I'm going in with a few coats of that. It's really good. I probably should have curled my lashes first, but I didn't. And I thought about using false lashes, but I just didn't feel like doing it. Like sometimes I wear lashes, sometimes I don't. Probably the next makeup look that I do, I'm going to use false lashes. And there was something on the mirror. That's why I was rubbing it. Like it was bugging me. And now I'm going to go in with the micellar water. It's the Garnier Fructis waterproof one. And I'm cleaning up that fallout that was there on my face underneath my eye. And I'm also going to clean up the corners of my eyes where the eyeshadow stopped. Like if the shadow is underneath the liner, you'll see me get really, well, you won't really see me that good get all the way in, but I kind of cleaned up underneath like where the liner ends. And looking at it now, I do see like a little bit on my lash line that I didn't get, but whatever. Now I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Fresh Nude foundation from the Body Shop. It's number 70, Seychelles Cinnamon. I think I'm saying that right. And I'm blending it with my tried and true Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. You guys have seen me do this part already, so that's why I'm speeding it up. It's just, I dab it a little bit first, and then I blend it out, and I'm just trying to use the rest of what's on the back of my hand before it dries. It's probably already starting to dry because I only use like a, 1.5 pumps of foundation. Because like I said, a little goes a long way. It's like a medium to full coverage. If I did another layer, it would be full coverage. I did more of a fuller coverage today, kinda. Um, yeah. So now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Match Stix Matte Skin Stick in Suede. This was part of a set. I do believe that you can get this skin stick separately though. It's only sold at Sephora or on Fenty Beauty's website. And I like it because it's not super, super bright under the eye. Like it highlights it enough and conceals, but it doesn't look like obviously that I have on concealer. That's what I like about it. And I use that same Real Technique sponge to blend it out. I probably should have used like a smaller sponge to get underneath my eyes, but I use my multitasking face brush to kind of help me out a little bit. And now I am spot treating with the same matte skin stick, um, just to conceal the little dark spots that I do have from scarring from acne. I probably should have color corrected, but I'll probably do that next time. It's like the things you think about when you're editing. Like I said, it really looks good. It looks like my skin. And now I'm going to set under my eyes first with the Coty Airspun powder. I believe it's 070-11, the Naturally Neutral. If I'm not saying it correctly, it will be listed down below. So like I usually start on the outer corner and then bring it in. It doesn't have flashback, even if it looks like a kind of lighter. I usually put it down with a sponge and kind of blend it out with a brush. And then I'm going to take this powder puff from the Body Shop that I usually keep in the powder. And I'm going to dab the powder down and almost drop the brush. And then I'm going to blend it out with that big face brush. Just to set it, because like I think the last time I did a makeup routine video, somehow the footage got lost of me setting my face. So I wanted to try to make sure that I included it this time so you can see what I do. Yeah, it's a light powder. It's really good. I don't find that my makeup wears off with it, and I was just getting the excess off. So now I'm gonna go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. This is the medium to dark one. And I'm taking that first shade in the palette, which is the contour shade. It's like a light brownish shade. I'm just contouring a little bit. I don't really do too much, so I'm using that same multitasking face brush. As you see, I love this brush. It really is the perfect size for almost everything. And I'm just fading it in a little bit from my hairline to kind of contour it a little bit, like just a little bit. That's it. And then I'm going to set my face with the Makeup Revolution Sport Fix Extra Firm Makeup Fixing Spray, I think it's called. It's listed down below if I don't have the name correct. So I usually spray my face, and I use this little like postcard type of thing that they sent in a BH Cosmetics thing when I ordered something. I just use that to fan my face. And now I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm and Fenty Glow. So that's how you got this look that I'm wearing today. I just got my hair pulled up into a ponytail. I did my edges kinda, but yeah, I use gel instead of pomade, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best at doing them, but I really like the way this look came out. Um, like I said, I don't usually use colors like this, but it came out good. I was gonna do my lower lash line, but then I just decided not to. I don't know, just things that I want to do with my face. But if you like this video, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe down below. Turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when I upload videos. And I'll talk to you guys soon.